snowy, cold December 15th day in German at 710 Madison Avenue. This was the 1888 to 1912 Welch Congregational Church building. After that, it was home of the LaRoses and Carete family. And this is the new home of the German Historical Society. Hopefully we're going to restore it to what it was, and if nothing else, make it a meeting room, library, research center for the history of German. That's where the electrical is going to go into the building. You'll see the old windows that are here. We're going to replace all the windows and cover it with siding. We're going to address all the vines and trees and put new heating system in, new electrical system in, and new siding and windows and doors. Here you can see the old windows, the door on the side that they cut into the side of the building to get rid of all this stuff that was in here from the Carete family. Brand new chimney put up, so that's one plus for the building, and it's got a brand new roof. Here you see our doorway. This is how we get in and out for now until we get a new door on. Move this out of our way so we can get in and out. This is the old bathroom. I took the ceiling out, took the wall, one wall out already, cleaned up some of the floor, and getting it ready to redo this as a new bathroom. Take the heating system out, put a new one in. Conglomerate of junk that was left here, including the old stove, the old kitchen. This is the one we're going to reuse. Lights are still here, ceiling is still here. This is all going to get changed into one floor, no ceiling. See the arch of the ceiling that was the church. We're going to restore that to its originality. Put new windows in upstairs to get some light into the building. The ceiling. I'll hold a piece up maybe or something. This is the original ceiling that was up on the church. It's just a tin ceiling that was nailed up on the rafters, and we're going to replace this, clean it up, paint it up, and put it back up on the ceiling. And the original church ceiling will be intact for as much as we can do, and we'll modify the rest of it. This will be our foyer when we're coming into the building. Hopefully we'll have some nice pictures here and some glass cases, and we'll put some lights in it, two brand new doors. Hopefully that wall will get knocked out. The other side of our entrance, you see the old door that's here. That'll become a double door once again, like it was when the church was here. We cleaned up some of this room already, swept it up, cleaned it up. We've got to knock all these walls down. We brought some of the stuff that we're going to be putting in here, the newer stuff, and we're going to knock all of this old wall out of here and redo it with brand new sheetrock. Leave the arch here, and this will be the only wall standing in this building. This here room will be completely gone. The walls and everything will be gone. It'll go all the way back to the third room. There'll be 3 rooms knocked out completely, and it'll be one main floor. This will be our meeting room / research center, library. We'll have computer desks. We'll have places for research. We'll have bookshelves for our books and research library. This is our upstairs, which will no longer be here. This is going to be the ceiling of our new building. All this floor is taken out. We're going to take the rest of it down and make it just one floor with solid walls on both sides, and then redo the ceiling with that tin material that you've seen in the front room. And hopefully this is going to be one gigantic church-looking building once again. As you can see, this was the old kitchen of one of the old buildings, and it's in really bad shape. We found some brand new products in the house, still in the box. Brand new old electric, probably from the 50s, never out of the boxes. old iron, old coffee pot, coffee warmer, and for making cookies. This is all brand new in the old boxes, and we're going to replace all of this, and the cupboards are coming out, sink is coming out. This is going to be all open floor, and this will be storage in the back, and that's one of our back entrances back there. We'll have 2 handicap accessible entrances in the back and a set of stairs coming up into the front. Now this is the basement, which is, we don't have any lights in the basement, so we're not going to be able to show you that at this time until we get some electricity in here. This section here will be covered as floor, and those set of steps that are there will be taken out. We'll retain this set of stairs over here, and we'll just put a trap door type fold up door made out of plywood over it, and we'll be able to lift it up and walk down into the basement. We'll also have an outside entrance with a Bilco door that we can use, which will probably be the most efficient way to get in and out and clean up and get everything done. We're applying for a grant for the building. We're going to need some help to do some renovations. You can see the work that I've already started, knocking walls down and taking things out, but we're here by ourselves. Anybody from the borough or anybody from outside the borough who would like to volunteer their time would be welcome at any time when we're here. You can text me, email me at germanmayor@yahoo.com. Call me, my number is 570-862-1926. You can get a hold of me anytime if you want to volunteer your time. And we're going to try to do as much as we can without spending too much money. And we're doing fundraising for this building, and we applied for a grant from DCED for part of the renovations. New heating system, new electrical system, new doors and windows, and the rest of it we're going to try to do ourselves. New floor. Whole farm tractor here. We've got a big utility cart. We got you see shovels and a mud box over there. There's all kinds of stuff. The old aluminum screen windows are over here. Tires, a couple rolls of copper. Garbage all over the place. An old student desk here. You see the old coal furnace in the back. The old coal bin on that side. As you can see, it's a solid construction. The floors are all solid for the most part, all the way through. You can see it's nice and level all the way across the top. That's our outside Bilco door. You can see some of the junk that was left laying here. We got to get this all cleaned out of here. We're going to start working on it little by little by little. There's a lot of metal to scrap. There's an old steamer trunk here. You'll see there's old desks and old metals and old fans and all that stuff. There's some insulation over there rolled up. A lot of old tires we got to get rid of. A lot of old wood that we got to get rid of. I'm sure we're going to salvage some stuff out of here. Over in this other room here, you see the old tire chains and aluminum rack here that we're going to scrap. Over on this side, you see another old furnace over here. There's an old iron, electric iron here. There's a bunch of old tools in the back. You can see the construction of the building, the old power supply there. There's lights hung up here. This is an old sifting unit for flour that was built right in. I don't know what they call this. It's an old cupboard, probably from the turn of the century. There's not much left of it. You'll see the old doll carriage over here. That looks like it's a turn of the century, 1800s. And there's the old wringer washer we got to get rid of there. All of this stuff will be up for sale if anybody has an interest, because we're looking to make some money to refurbish this building, so we're probably going to sell everything that's in here, unless it's something that we think we can display and keep. So here you see the old arch. You can still see the nails in the beams where we're going to re-nail the roof back up, the ceiling back up, and put the original ceiling back in here. You'll see that it's got a $10,000 new roof on the building, and we're just going to work on little by little by little until we get it done. This floor will all be gone, and it'll be all one floor right from the ceiling to the floor of the building. This is the old choir loft. You see the step up in the foundation right here. This is where the choir loft used to be in the church. And hopefully we're going to leave this as a storage unit and put it back with a set of stairs coming up to it. And then all the rest of this flooring that's here will all be gone. And this will be ceiling all the way to the top. You see all the old wiring still here. You can take all that old wiring. You can see how the wood was nailed together with the old wooden nails. And that's the arch. I'm going to try to keep it just the way it was.
Good.
Here we are closing back up again. This is our doorway. And it's all we got for now, but it's ours. And I do this every day. I come over every day that I'm not working and do a little bit. Anybody wants to come and help anytime, we could use all the help we can get. It's all volunteers, and someday your name will go on a plaque with the building.